Over the past 16 months, over the past 17 months, 4 national servicemen have passed away during training. In 2012, the SAF also experienced 4 training fatalities that year. But from 2013 to 2016, we had none. How did this turnaround occur? This was probably due to multiple factors, but I think the new safety measures we put into place after the devastating incidents of 2012 had an effect. If we put our minds and efforts to achieve 0 training fatalities, it can be achieved. 4 families have experienced much sorrow after their irreplaceable loss these past months. Singapore has lost precious sons. As deep as the hurt, as great the loss, we must not forget why we suffer them. When the founding generation pledged themselves to build a strong SAF, they were fully conscious that a strong military is only possible with fully committed NSmen drawn from every family in Singapore. They knew the cost, they knew the sacrifice that would be required, not only in resources that we invest in at every budget, but much more precious will be the time, the sweat, the tears, even the lives of precious sons. Inherently, military training poses risk. On any given day within the SAF, thousands of NSmen train hard amid moving tons of steel, bullets, munitions, and other explosives. Why do our NSmen do it? They do it to protect Singapore. Because without NSmen, we cannot have an SAF or the home team that can deter terrorists from attacking Changi Airport or Jurong, or harming innocent civilians in shopping malls and crowded places. Without the NSmen and the SAF, potential aggressors will not shy away from simply marching into and occupying today's affluent Singapore as Iraq did to Kuwait. Without a strong defense, our air and shipping routes in and out of Singapore could easily be blocked, as Qatar now faces. These are not imaginary security threats that our NSmen train for, but real. They have happened elsewhere and can occur to Singapore too. We must never give up our national service that forms the backbone of our SAF for national defense. This imperative of national service and our national defense does not absolve or reduce the accountability of MINDEF and SAF in any way to ensure safe training. On the contrary, it compels MINDEF and the SAF to do all that is humanly possible to prevent training deaths for NSmen, because precious sons have been entrusted to us by their families. MINDEF and the SAF will hold ourselves accountable for every single NSman entrusted to us. I am deeply sorry for the loss of 4 precious NSmen in the last 17 months. The NSF will strengthen, the SAF will strengthen its safety systems. Even as we honor those who died in service of our country, we must soldier on to build a strong defense, to protect Singapore, and to protect every NSman during training. Thank you, Speaker.